What if I told you that a silent killer is hidden in your body and it could nearly double your risk of dying? And the crazy part is, you can look completely healthy and still have it. Today, we're going to destroy it. My name's Joshua DaCosta, aka the Black Body Coach, and over the past 10 years, I've been helping thousands of Black professionals all over the world to get leaner, stronger, and healthier without giving up their favorite foods. Forget boring diets, we're talking plantain, yam, jollof, festivals, even your Nan's Sunday dinner. And in this video, I'm going to give you the secrets that work for our reality. So what is this crazy hidden fat? You can't pinch it because it's visceral fat. Fat that's packed around your organs, strangling your liver, your kidneys, and your heart. Imagine a tiny factory of evil minions that are pumping poison around your body 24/7. And their main aim is to simply drive your blood pressure up and mess with your body's systems. You could literally look like a supermodel or a fitness model and still have this belly fat full of this dangerous stuff that we are talking about. A simple test. A waistline over 35 inches in women or 40 inches in men will put you at a slightly higher risk. Or if you want a simpler rule to remember, keeping your waist under half your height will be a good place to start. Now, if you've watched my last video, you would have found that in Black communities, you're dealing with chronic stress, systemic factors that are contributing towards you gaining belly fat. Social factors like discrimination can actually lead to metabolic harm down the line. Ethnic differences in fat distribution can also give a different cutoff point with where your visceral fat is going. That's why the Black Body Method, my coaching program, helps Black professionals to transform their body because it is tailored to them with this in mind. But why is this hitting the Black community so hard? I've broken it down into 3 insane traps. Trap number 1. Stress. The amount of stress that you get from juggling your family, your career, and your personal responsibilities, all of that on a daily basis turns a hormone on called cortisol. And this hormone literally screams at your body, store body fat around your organs now. Trap number 2, our food. Whenever I go to my mum's house, there's going to be a cookout. It's a big family gathering. So essentially, you're looking at curry goat, rice and peas, festivals, plantain, oxtail, all of these foods that we love growing up is going to be involved in our families from time to time. I'm from a Caribbean family, but if I was from an African family, you're looking at your fufu, your jollof rice, etc. But when we are surrounded with this culture of eating these foods on a regular basis, the foods themselves carry excess amounts of oil, they're quite dense, there's sometimes quite a lot of protein, but then alongside everything else, quite high fat as well. All in all, it means that your calories are skyrocketing in a very, very short amount of time. And with that food and drink consumption, we're looking at super fuel for visceral fat. Trap number 3, sitting. Now, if you're a Black professional, chances are is that you work, whether that's from home like me or you work in an office somewhere. Most of us in today's society will be working a full-time job, making ends meet, or thriving in their business or entrepreneurial journey. Because you are working 7, 8, 9, 10 hours a day, we sit in the car on the way to work, we sit on the couch at night scrolling through social media. We are world-class sitters, and all of that sitting over time is stopping your body from burning extra calories, basically sending your body into storage mode. Picture this: you go to work, you sit all day, you come home, have a massive meal because you deserve it, and then you crash and you are not getting enough exercising throughout that day. Imagine doing that thousands and thousands of times over the years. That is how the silent killer is built, one step at a time. But I am going to give you 5 cheat codes that is going to help you overcome this. And the great thing is that you don't have to give up your favorite foods to do it. Cheat code number 1, walk. Just 30 minutes of your day just dedicated to brisk walking will genuinely transform the amount of calories you burn. Studies have shown that if you increase your daily step count gradually, you actually reduce 20% of visceral fat over a year. If you basically just get up and start moving on a more regular basis, you'll actually reduce your chances of visceral fat by 20%. Cheat code number 2, the plate of thirds. Now in Japan, they have this thing where you eat till the point where you're 80% full. That is why in Japan, they have the lowest overweight or obese rates in the whole world because they're in tune with their nutrition. We, maybe not so much in Western culture. But at the same time, in the Black community, we can reduce our plates to make sure that we are not pigging out on things all at once. So I want you to think about your plates in either quarters or thirds. I prefer thirds. This is how you keep your rice, you keep your plantain, you keep all the foods that you enjoy, but you just manage it a little bit differently. If you fill 1/3 of your plate with starch, 1/3 of your plate with lean protein, and then the final third with vegetables, that is a perfectly balanced meal that will enable you to actually eat the foods you enjoy. One trick with this is making sure that it's still a relatively decent portion without going over the top. Whenever I give this advice out, you see people draft out their third plate and a client shows me their picture of their plate, and I'm like, yeah, they've split it into threes, but the volume of food is very high. So make sure that you're still making responsible choices with that at the same time. You will literally start to feel better overnight when you start doing this, because you'll start to enjoy and savoring the meal rather than eating until you're over 80% full. Cheat code number 3, spread your meals. I want you to think about eating earlier, not later. There used to be this old diet myth that you shouldn't consume foods after 6 p.m, otherwise you'll gain fat. Now we know that if you do that, but your calories are matched, it doesn't really matter that much. However, most people will not make smart decisions with their food when they've come home from work, they've put their kids to bed, and they're a little bit overtired. So therefore, the consumption rate will go up from 6 to 9 p.m. and then essentially taper off into later on in the night. If you want to actually get a better control of your food, start thinking about tapering your food off earlier in the day and start by eating earlier. This is called circadian fasting, where you stop your meals about 3 hours before bed so that you can actually give your body a chance to digest, and as a bonus, it will help you sleep better too. Cheat code number 4, smart swaps. Now this is super easy, especially now that we have an air fryer, or you can just use a grill for certain things. But instead of frying food, grill it or air fry it. Just make sure that you're cooking things in less oil that are more convenient, and that enables you to actually save a bunch of calories but still get the same desired result with the foods that you're trying to make. And cheat code number 5, sleep. We already touched on this briefly with regards to circadian fasting. However, sleep is super powerful. And I know what you're thinking. Josh, I have kids. I'm up late at night. I'm caring for my family. The truth is that sleep genuinely is one of the most important drugs you could ever take. It's probably the best one. Literally, if you want to have a longer life, a healthier life, a stronger life, a fitter life, sleep stands above everything else that you could actually do. Scientists have actually proven that visceral fat is directly correlated to bad sleep. So I am challenging you, protect your sleep. It's absolutely a non-negotiable. In my community, the Black Body Circle has over 400 members in now, which is great. But essentially, in there is a sleep module where you could actually nail your sleep hygiene. It gives you a blueprint of how to set up your sleep. If you're struggling to get to sleep, if you're struggling to stay asleep, even if you're struggling with the whole concept of sleep because you have children or you're just struggling with managing it, there is a complete regimen in there that you can have, and it's free and available to you. The link is going to be in the description and you can have access to that if you want to. But yes, sleep is a non-negotiable. If you're looking to take this to the next level, I've also linked below 30 ways that you can actually take all of this to the next level. Call it the 30-day reset, which will help you with your body, your mind, your money, even your relationships, all to make sure that the Black community are living healthier, happier, fitter, and stronger. The link is in the description. I believe it's at the top. And if you're interested in working with me directly, taking things to the new level, and you want to join the Black Body Method, which is the program that I've helped thousands of Black professionals transform their body, their health and performance, then DM me, BBC, on my Instagram, The Black Body Coach. I'll personally drop you a message and we will get this handled. If this video helped you a lot, please be sure to smash the like button. Subscribe right now if you've not been already. And remember, this is part 2 of the Black Health Reset. In the next video, we are going to tackle one of the biggest killers in our communities: high blood pressure. This one's a big one, so you're not going to want to miss it. Go check it out now.